I get a lot of comments and questions on YouTube about Social Security. I should start by saying I am not a Social Security expert. I'm just a retiree doing my own research. I'm 59, so I won't be able to claim Social Security for a few years yet. Without reform or any legislative action, the Social Security trust funds could soon be depleted. That means they may not be able to pay full benefits. It's forecasted to exhaust its reserves by 2033. But it is not supposed to be in any danger of insolvency. The existing payout schedule, including COLAs for retired workers, is at risk after the year 2033. If the reserves are fully depleted, it's estimated that benefits could be cut by 21%. And this is so they could continue payouts through the year 2098 without the need for further reductions. The program will continue to pay benefits, but at a reduced rate. They'll draw only from the ongoing payroll taxes collected by workers. So from what I understand, it's not going away. Social Security benefits could be reduced, but they're not going away. There's a new bill that would lower the tax burden on Social Security benefits for seniors. If it's enacted, and it's not enacted yet, millions of retirees could be exempted from federal taxes on their Social Security income. The bill would need to go through committee reviews in the Senate before possibly reaching the floor for a vote. I've also heard it may be difficult for this to pass. Millions of American Social Security benefits get taxed. This bill wants to eliminate the double taxation on Social Security benefits. What this means is that you pay into Social Security when you're working. That's payroll taxes. You're paying part of your wages into the system. Then, when you collect Social Security benefits, you have to pay federal tax on that. So it's kind of like your money's being taxed on the way in and then again on the way out. This bill means millions of Americans could be exempted from federal taxes on their Social Security benefits. Currently, if people have more than $25,000 of combined income for individuals or $32,000 for married people filing jointly, they may be required to pay federal income taxes on a portion of their Social Security income. Up to 85% of your Social Security benefits can be taxed as income. One key provision of this new bill is to increase those thresholds to $34,000 of combined income for single filers and $68,000 for married filing jointly. This would mean that fewer retirees would fall into that taxable category, allowing them to keep more of their Social Security benefits. But I also read that this could make the financial outlook for Social Security much worse. Currently, 60% of Social Security recipients already don't pay any taxes on their benefits. So I've heard the argument that only recipients with higher incomes would be helped by this bill. Currently, only lower-income retirees are not being taxed on their benefits. I've also heard that if Social Security and Medicare taxes were eliminated, the trust funds would run out even sooner. This could lead to an even larger benefit reduction than the currently projected 21% in 2033. It could possibly be 25% and even sooner, closer to 2032. The projected shortfall would be accelerated, but to be clear, these benefits are not going away. As long as there are workers paying into Social Security, there'll be funds to pay those benefits with. So if anything, they'll be reduced. With more baby boomers retiring, the labor force is shrinking. So there are fewer people paying into the system and more people retiring. Without any legislative action, the trust fund is expected to be depleted by 2033. We've all heard that Social Security is in trouble and something needs to be done. I have mixed feelings about this and I'm not sure how I feel. I'm just sharing what I've read and what I've learned recently. There are some current proposals to fix it. One is raising the full retirement age to 69 instead of 67. Another one is lowering the COLA amount on the benefits, and yet another one is raising the payroll taxes. So people still working would pay more into Social Security. Another one is removing the income cap for Social Security. Currently, Social Security taxes only apply to the first $176,000 of earned income, so it puts a cap on it. So someone making over $176,000 a year would only pay Social Security taxes on that first $176,000. And the last proposal is called means testing. This would evaluate everyone's income levels. This would determine eligibility and possibly reduce benefits for higher income retirees. These are proposals. They have not passed yet, and please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just sharing what I've learned from researching, and like I said, I'm not sure how I feel about it. The one that sounds the fairest to me is removing the income cap, but like I said, I just don't know enough about it, and I'm not sure if there's a perfect solution. I turned 62 in 2027. The thought that the benefits might be reduced in 2033 does make me consider taking it early. And this is even though the amount would be reduced for claiming early. Many financial experts will tell you to wait as long as possible before you start taking Social Security to maximize your benefits, and this makes sense mathematically. If you start taking Social Security at age 62 rather than waiting until your full retirement age, you'll get a 30% reduction in your benefits. And let's just say Social Security benefits are reduced in 2033. If I claim at age 62 in the year 2027, that's 6 years until they're possibly going to be reduced in 2033. The break-even point varies depending on your individual factors. This is what my break-even table looks like. I'll link the website I used to find this below. I really like it. I put my numbers in, and if I started receiving benefits at age 62, it would take 17 years until the end of my 78th year to break even with starting benefits at age 67. And that's without factoring in the possible 21% to 25% reduction in 2033. I didn't compare claiming at age 70 because for me personally, there's just no way I'm going to wait that long. So age 78 is my break-even year. My dad died at age 79 and my mom died at age 81. Hopefully I'll live longer than that, but who knows? I've heard lots of stories about people who wait to claim and then die before they're able to start claiming. Then there's the idea of taking Social Security and investing that money if you don't need the money. If I claim at age 62, I'll get around $15,540 a year. If I invested that money and made just 5% returns, that year one $15,540 would be $35,617 at the end of my break-even year at age 78 years old. Year two's amount would be $33,922 at the end of my 78th year. If I calculate the whole 17 years just for fun, it would end up being $421,629. I'll link the investment calculator I use below also. If I wait to claim until my full retirement age of 67, I would receive $22,080 a year. If I invest that money until my break-even year, that would be 12 years of investing, and again, I'll just use 5% returns. It would add up to $369,019. So if I had claimed at age 62 instead of age 67 and invested that money, I would have $52,610 more at age 78. Now let's just say Social Security does get reduced by 25% in 2033. So let's look at both scenarios then. If I claim at age 62, my $15,540 would change to $11,655 in the year 2033. And I'm not going to factor in COLAs or anything like that. I'd have $363,675 at age 78. If I claim at age 67, my $20,080 a year would change to $16,560 a year in the year 2033. I'd have $286,675 at age 78. So if I had claimed at age 62 instead of age 67 and invested that money, and they reduced the benefits by 25% in 2033, I'd have $77,000 more at age 78. I don't know how many people would actually be able to invest all of their Social Security benefits like that, but it is interesting to look at and think about. I'm not sure what year I'll claim Social Security. It's something I'm thinking about. I just like to research and know all of my options. I'm also not trying to suggest when you should claim Social Security. Deciding when to claim Social Security requires a careful assessment of many aspects of your life. Your financial situation, your overall health, and your personal life all need to be considered. It's important to run the numbers for your specific situation to determine what age you want to take Social Security at. It's something to really think about. What about you? What age do you think you'll claim Social Security? Or if you already have, what year did you start? Feel free to leave a comment if you want to share. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Hope to see you again soon.